Hi, welcome to Toti's channel. If it is your first time of stopping by or coming across this YouTube channel, you are highly welcome. You are at the right place. In this channel, I talk about life in Germany. I give information to those who want to know more about Germany, either those who want to come and study, to live, to relocate. And I talk about motherhood. I do vlogs. Yeah, sometimes I take you around Germany to show you the beautiful places and what is happening in Germany. And I will be throwing in my lifestyle in this channel. If you want to enjoy all those things, sit down and subscribe. Put on your notification bell so that you'll be getting updates from me. So, in today's video, I am going to be talking about the real struggle as a foreigner in Germany. Yes, it is a very big struggle and challenge once you step into Germany as a foreigner. Do you know why? Because everything here is different. Okay, let's start from language. Let's assume that you find yourself in Germany and you cannot speak Deutsch. You cannot hear. You cannot speak. Then how would you cope? How would you interact with people? How would you move around? Because remember, here they speak Deutsch. They don't speak English. It's only few that want to be messy with you that can speak English with you. As a foreigner, it is a very big struggle and challenge. Remember, they said language is the problem to effective communication. In a situation where you do not understand the language, that is the first problem you will have because you cannot express yourself. You cannot associate with people. You cannot interact with people. You cannot do anything. You are just like an island until you integrate. Then, how would you integrate? Let's not. The first time you step into Germany, my advice for you is this: go straight. Go and learn Deutsch language. Why? Because as you are learning this language, you are integrating yourself into the society. This is the problem a lot of us foreigners do. When we come here, we feel reluctant of learning the language. The language should be your first priority as a foreigner once you enter here, because believe me, if you can be able to learn how to speak Deutsch, you can fit in everywhere. You can work everywhere. You can do anything in Germany if you can learn how to speak Deutsch. But in a situation where you refuse, where you feel reluctant of learning Deutsch, you are drawing yourself back because you cannot do anything here without learning Deutsch. So another thing you need to do, another struggle. Remember, we are talking about the real struggle of a foreigner to Germany. This foreigner includes any country you are coming from. You are a foreigner. Is learning their culture. That is another struggle because your culture differs from the culture of Germany. For example, when I came here newly as a foreigner, as a Nigerian woman, the climate wasn't friendly with me. You know, I was born and bred up in Africa. And remember, in Africa, we have hot weather. We always have sun. But when I came here, I came during September. I think that was autumn in Germany. Everywhere was very cold, no sun, And eventually, if a beat song come out, people will go out to relax. While in Africa, if we see song, we run inside the house because it will be heard. And here, people are looking for the song. Do you see it? So, but the environment was so cute. I said, oh my God, what is this? But now I am getting used to it. So you should try as much as you can to learn their culture, learn their food, learn their language, learn the things that you are supposed to do and the ones that you are not supposed to do, because this will save you from some of the problems. Because here, there are some things you are not supposed to do, you are not supposed to say. Like in Africa, you can talk to anybody anyhow, you can insult, but here you don't insult anybody here anyhow, because you are going to attract traffic. That is fine for yourself. So for you to integrate, these are the struggles. You need to learn all these things. You need to adapt to it because you come to live here. Even if you are coming as a tourist, you need to learn all this, because during your stay here, you need to keep to all those rules and the next one is association. When you are learning the language, you are associating with people, because if you can speak Dutch, you can interact with people, thereby associating with people. This is the real struggle thing that you need to do. This is your final thing that will establish you, that will, that will identify you as whom you are, is looking for a way to stabilize yourself. Now, for you to come to Germany to live, you have a purpose, right? You either come to work or to stay here. Then you will start looking for a way to achieve your purpose of coming to Germany. Do you come to Germany to just sit and mope? Of course, no normal human being will do that. Anybody coming to Germany, I strongly believe, have a purpose here. So now, after struggling to learn the language, the culture, the environment, the do and don't, you will start thinking of how to stabilize yourself. Remember, the first good step you can give to yourself is by learning Deutsch. If you can be able to learn Deutsch, then you can further, either by going to school or doing house building, that is learning work. If you can learn work and you learn it very well, then after that, you start working. Yeah, you start working, and when you are working, you have finally established yourself in Germany. So, but the real struggle is not easy when you come newly, especially if you are coming from Africa, where we have a hot weather and interaction section. You can speak English, you can move around, you can talk to people. All of a sudden, you come to a place that you cannot even understand their language. You are on your own, you cannot go out, you cannot do this. Life in Africa is always sweet, yeah, especially things pertaining to family. One thing about Dutch people is that I think they like staying alone. When they feel like seeing people, they can come to you, they can go outside. But in Africa, we always like to be closer to our people, our relatives. So imagine you see yourself here, you are left alone, nobody visits you. Before you could visit, you will call. Even if you call, the person may say, I'm not at home, I don't have time, or I don't want any visitor. So that is how the real struggle starts. But if you can comport yourself, if you can manage your time frame, before you know it, you will be acclimatized, you will be established, you will live well, and before you know it, forget everything about where you are coming from. But the real struggle starts immediately you step in here by learning their language. I hope you find this video useful. Please, if you do, give it a thumbs up, leave your comment down below, tell me what you think about this channel, and write your comment down below. Until I meet you again, bye bye.